From Ted DiBiase to Virgil, the Flygod's Hills Have Eyes series gets even deeper with the second installment. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? It's your man Lighthouse, and you're now tuned into another episode of Everything for Everybody. Today we'll be discussing Westside Gunn's Hills Have Eyes 2. I'm excited to talk about this album because Westside Gunn is one of the most electrifying artists in the game right now. He's consistent and has a very high taste level in terms of how he curates his art, and listening to this new music is just confirmation of his greatness as a visionary. Westside Gunn wastes no time keeping his streak alive. Just months after dropping the one night made Hills Have Eyes EP during WrestleMania weekend, the Flygod returns with a full-length sequel that sharpens his wrestling-obsessed mythology into something even bigger and darker. The first EP featured WWE villain Ted DiBiase on the cover. This time, Gunn swaps him for DiBiase's infamous henchman, Virgil. On Hills Have Eyes 2, Gunn steps fully into character, arrogant and untouchable, but he's careful to lace the theater with flashes of experience from the struggle. The opener, Bomo de Garçon, a play on Como de Garçon, is a minimalistic production from Mr. Green. The sample chants "I'm a legend" like a mantra, flexing his ego without wasting a bar and setting the tone for what to expect from another Westside Gunn album. When Hilsina kicks in, he's in full villain mode, cocky, cartoonish, and lethal over a jazzy boom-bap loop. His signature gunshot ad-libs pop like pyrotechnics, and his humorous bars, he even says his man got shot and said it tickled. This is the type of shit you expect from Westside Gunn. He gonna always say something that's like, yo, did he just say that? Yeah, he definitely just said that, you know? It's sort of like trauma transformed into like twisted bravado that works, and it's just on brand with what Westside Gunn usually does. A Mirror Kitchen delivers one of the album's most unexpected pivots. Over CG's soulful backdrop, lifted by live saxophone flourishes, Gunn teams with brother Tom Sos to explore perseverance and faith in the face of chaos. Sos does the hook and it anchors the track as a moment of uplift amid the grit. Westside Gunn's verses still conjure prison yards and street codes, but there's a current of gratitude running beneath the surface. The song ascends even higher when brother A.A. Rashid enters, offering one of his signature benedictions. One of my favorite lines that he says is, "A goat without horns is soon forgotten by history," before punctuating it with, "Don't let the brass go over your head." Super dope and poetic as the saxophone plays in the back. It's both wisdom and challenge, in words that are heavy with meaning. The respite is short-lived. Powerhouse Dobbs, named after AEW bruiser Powerhouse Hobbs, snaps the move back into menace. Denny LaFleur provides an ominous, hard-edged beat as Gunn spits with venom. Then Benny the Butcher storms in like a finishing move, his icy precision cutting through with one of the album's hardest lines. He says, "Compressors on the tech sound like I opened a Pepsi." You know, like what I think about this is like when I'm on an airplane and stuff, I always like how a Pepsi can just sounds great when you're on an airplane. It just hits different. It's like crispy. It's like, so I'm just thinking about how a bullet would sound coming out of a gun, and it sounded like opening up a can of Pepsi. So, you know, it's like a hiss, but then there's like that little metal shit. But anyway, we know that these guys are gonna always come with some very vivid bars where they paint the picture perfectly for you and actually bring you into their world when they're spitting. Midway, the tone shifts. Conductor Williams' soulful backdrop on Mandela allows Gunn to reflect on the death of his brother Machine Gun Black. "Machine Gun died, I turned heel" is one of the album's most revealing admissions, grounding his villain persona in grief. Stovegard Cooks turns Bricolé Volkov into pure chaos, while Skyzoo lends lyrical polish to Aunt Gina. DJ Muggs enters with Demolev Valenti, letting Gunn merge street flexes with high fashion obsession. By the time the song Prick and the eerie Glorilla arrive, Gunn has balanced every shade of his artistry: sinister, soulful, confessional, and comedic. Hills Have Eyes 2 is compact at 37 minutes but relentless, an exhibition of world-class sequencing, sharp guest curation, and one of Gunn's best vocal performances on an album. He thrives on the theater of the heel, yet never hides the human beneath the mask. Love him or hate him, Westside Gunn ensures you can't look away. That's my time, y'all. Thank you for watching another episode of Everything for Everybody. Hopefully you listen to the Hills Have Eyes 2 by Westside Gunn, and you know, you like it and enjoy it just as much as I did, you know what I mean? And now I'm still listening to it. It has very high replay value. I'm really fucking with this project, but y'all know what y'all gotta do, right? like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you can be updated with all the latest episodes, and you know what's going on with what I got going on. You feel me? So thank you for watching again. I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.